Here's a look at your daily market report on this Wednesday, the 22nd day of January. Already starting to see a bit of feedlot trade midweek develop. And the good news today, at least here in central Missouri, as of lunchtime, we're at freezing. This almost feels like a heat wave compared to the last couple of days around. Take a look at what happened at the auction barns around the state on Tuesday. Interstate Regional Stockyards in Cuba, they had 681 head there. The market was called steady to $3 lower. SEMO Livestock Sales in Jackson, they had a light run, 343 head. The market there anywhere from steady to $15 lower on a less attractive offering than what they had there last week. Ozarks Regional Stockyards in West Plains, they had 4,071 head of cattle go through the barn there. The market steady to $6 higher across the board there. At Kingsville Livestock Market on Tuesday, they reported 3,399 head. Feeder steers and heifers anywhere from steady to $15 lower, with the largest decline seen on the heifer calves, as buyers backed off a bit from some of last week's extreme highs. We'll take a look at some of those prices there in just a few moments. Today around the state, the only pre-report estimates I've seen was from South Central Regional Stockyards. They're expecting to have about 1,600 head today. And then Windsor Livestock Auction, their early listings, about 2,400 head. Green Sea Livestock Market, they canceled today due to the weather and didn't see anything early from the Springfield Livestock Marketing Center. Going back now and talking about the prices from Kingsville on Tuesday. 4 to 5 weight steers, $352 to $430. 5 to 6 weights, $320 to $380. 6 to 7 weights at $289 to $320, $350. 7 to 8 weights at $275 to $290, $775, with some thin up to $309. Some 8 to 9 weight steers at $255.75 to $265 and a quarter, with some thin there up to $277.50. Feeder heifers, the 4 to 5 weight heifers, $321 to $354. 5 to 6 weights at $289 to $334. 6 to 7 weights, $259 to $294.75. 7 to 8 weights at $247 and a quarter to $261.50. 8 to 9 weights at $235 to $244.75. Box beef cutout values this morning. Choice at $331.86. That's down 19 cents. Select at $318.44, down $1.11. Those values based on 82 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The Choice Select spread setting at $13.42. Negotiated feedlot trade. As mentioned, we've seen a bit develop earlier this week ahead of the cattle on feed report that's going to come out on Friday. We've got the pre-report estimates for that. We'll talk about those in just a few seconds. So far this week, about 7,000 head of confirmed negotiated sales. Texas has reported about 800 head, all at 201 live. Iowa's reported just under 400 head, 205 live, 320 dressed. Nothing reported so far in Nebraska. In Kansas, they've reported about 5,400 head, 201 to 202. Not really enough in any of those feeding regions to establish a solid market trend yet this week. But on that light trade so far, sure enough, call the market steady, perhaps a bit firm, and that would be quite a surprise to most of the feedlot managers, as that really wasn't expected this week. Most guys were figuring maybe steady money at best, but it looks like, at least early, we're probably going to get that and might even manage to gain a touch. Time will tell. Taking a look at the pre-report estimates for the cattle on feed report, they'll be released on Friday afternoon on feed numbers compared to last year. 99.8% placements, early report estimates 101.8, and marketing's at 101.3. Taking a look at the futures markets this morning. Live cattle for February up 257, 199.62. April up 187, 199.20. January feeder cattle 276.30, up $1.90. March up $4.70 at 271.95. Lean hogs for February 81.37, up 17. April 20 cents lower, 86.50. On the grain sides, corn, those contracts. March is down 6, 484. May 6 1/4 lower, 493.5. March beans down 12.5, 10.54 and 3/4. May down 10.5, 10.67 and a quarter. Wheat contracts, March is 5.5, lower at midday, 5.53 and a quarter. May at 5.66 and a quarter, down 5 and a quarter. March soybean meal at $313.80 a ton, up $2.80. Then soybean oil for March down $1.31 a hundredweight at $44.46. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's your daily market report for Wednesday. This is Tony Hancock.